This is Kat,
You are a bold one.
and that's Russ.
And we're from Wingsaber Historical Fencing, and now it's Kat's bind of 5th. So, come on into 5th, do it badly.
Oh, yay.
The one we know and hate. All right, this is not 5th. This is a really bad high 3rd. This is what many people do when they do 5th, and this is what happens,
No.
and that's with no body weight behind it. It's not what you want. Especially if this happens and there's any real force, it winds up doing this. And that's a little over dramatized, but yes. Okay, fine.
Blood.
You could be dramatic. Okay, show me a good 5th. All right, now, her tip is relatively forward. Her strong is covering her head. 5th is used to defend head. Anything coming that looks like it's going to be inside face, that's going to be 1st or 4th. Outside face is going to be 3rd or high 3rd. This defends a narrow range of real estate compared to, say, a lot of British stuff that uses this 5th, or modern that uses this 5th to seal the whole line. That's not what they're doing. They want to seal just the head with 5th and leave that tip forward for shenanigans. All right, so first thing Kat's going to do is she's going to shank me. Blah. Notice she just swung the tip over. Whoop. Good. Blah. Did. Now she's going to do a direct cut to flank, a nice one. Notice how little she has to move to get that done. Now do it the bad way. That starts to combine the mechanics of a swung cut and a direct cut. And in that case, you notice she hits me off target. Whacking people in the butt is funny. It's not considered legit play in the period for almost everywhere in the period we're playing. Come back to 5th. And notice that she's keeping that tip relatively forward. Okay, it's not this. We're not doing Sardinian stuff. That's a different video. Really hard to work with too. Then she's going to do a swung cut to inside face. Pow. She can do a swung cut to head, because I think I skipped that one. I'll get lower so you can do it prettily from the elbow.
Okay. I'll get lower too.
I have to double check that one. That may not be in the exercise. She's going to do chest. She's going to do stomach. All right. The important parts about 5th is, please come into position and face the camera. It is super, super important that you realize that 5th has that point forward for a reason, and that it's not a St. George's guard, and neither is it a bad high 3rd. If you're trying to cover all of this and this with your 5th, you're doing too much. Drop it to 3rd, now you're covered, or realize, oh, you've got to change the angle and roll it to 1st, okay? From here, that tip being forward means you've got ripostes on tap. And of course, they're different sizes. So, now you sometimes have difficulty with this position because of your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So what helps you do this easily?
There's a variety of shoulder loosening exercises one can do that eventually makes it so this stuff actually moves.
So our basic warm-ups have that. Would you like to show surrender, baby, using the wall instead of the floor? So when an infant sleeps, they tend to put their arms out like this. My wife and I have called this position surrender baby for years. If she keeps this angle, which is roughly 90, and this angle, which is roughly 90, and she brings her palms down, see how her shoulders bow forward, and then she brings it back up? You can go back and forth and help get better skill with your shoulders in the process. There's a whole subunit on this in Book Fighter's Friend that just came out this fall. If you need help loosening your shoulders, there are a number of other exercises for it, but it is, please come back into 5th again. Really egregiously important not to do this. This was Kat just died. She's got to get that strong over her head. This is going to get blown through. See the difference? Danger will rub. Oh, I can't say that. That'll get me demonetized. Oh, wait, we're not monetized. Danger will rub them. All right. Cool, thank you.
Cool.
All right, from here, we're gonna start working the exercises directly. They tend to be numbered. They tend to be easier to follow. If you work these over and over again until you're blue in the face and you actually have them efficient and elegant, that will translate to speed. So you won't have to force your actions from a bind. That means you'll have real openings and your peri-ripostes will be so crisp that your opponent will get tapped by them and not think, Lord, he's fast. They'll think, oh, I left myself wide open, what an idiot I am. That's how you know a real opening from a BS opening. Anything else to add?
Nope.
All right, have fun and go do the thing. We've got more videos and content coming, so if you liked what you saw and it was useful for you, please stab the like button, /subscribe, and punch the little bell icon so that you're notified immediately when new content comes available. Thanks, and go do the thing.